Hello and welcome to this WAG workshop presenting 3 common separation anxiety myths. So my name is Catherine Davidson and I am a certified dog trainer. I'm a Academy for Dog Trainer graduate and a certified separation anxiety trainer. I'm also a Puppy Start Right instructor and I'm Fear Free certified. So I am the owner and creator of Dog Inspired. I have over 8 years experience as a dog trainer, the last 3 years focusing mostly on separation anxiety. And I've also worked for the Montreal SPCA and Humane Society International. So I work for a company called The Learned Dog, and we are a team of specialists in training for separation anxiety and other anxiety issues. So our services are offered worldwide, and we offer it in English and in French. So if you need help with separation anxiety, you can check out The Learned Dog, and the link is just below. So the top 3 separation anxiety myths. There are actually so many myths about separation anxiety. It was hard to choose just 3, but these are the 3 biggest ones that I hear from clients. And so I think it's very important that we bust these ones first. So the first myth is your dog needs more structure. This advice you might receive could be along the lines of no dogs on the furniture, you should be ignoring your dog more, your dog must earn your affection, don't let them sleep with you, they need more obedience training. So all of this advice is based on structure, making your dog earn everything, including affection and food and water and access to a comfy spot to sleep in, which is actually not what I recommend at all. So what you should do instead is give your dog all the love. And I say this very freely because we didn't get a dog to put them in a corner or crate them or ignore them all day. And so we're made to feel guilty that we're the cause of our dog's separation anxiety. But years of experience and now more studies are showing that this is not the case. We can give our dogs love. We can let them follow us everywhere, and it's not going to cause or worsen their separation anxiety. It's also important to note that it's okay to let your dogs on the furniture, that they can go on the couch and they can even sleep with you in your bed if that's what you choose and you are comfortable with. And so giving your dog attention, again, will not cause or worsen their separation anxiety. Myth number 2 is crate training will cure it. Unfortunately, treating separation anxiety is not that simple. Most dogs with separation type issues will also experience confinement anxiety. So this is when they're in a smaller space like a bedroom or more specifically a crate, and their symptoms of separation anxiety actually worsen or become more intense. So the answer is definitely not to get a heavy duty crate if your dog is the type to be destructive or even escapes from their crate. So myth 3, your dog is doing it out of spite. They destroy your stuff when they are alone, they pee on your bed, and they look guilty when you come home. And especially if these are not types of behaviors they do when you are around, it may seem and reinforce the idea that our dog is actually acting out of spite. However, we know this is not true. The look of guilt is actually signs of fear and stress, not guilt. And so dogs express their anxiety in a variety of ways, including destructive behaviors, messes, and excessive vocalizations. So what you should do next is suspend absences. The first thing we do when treating separation anxiety is to make sure that our dog is never left alone. And we do this because it's going to help reduce their general anxiety. It's going to prevent them from rehearsing unwanted behaviors that they do when they're alone, such as destruction and excessive barking. And it will also stop creating more negative experiences with being alone. So overall, the best thing that you can do is never leave them alone, which may seem a little bit counterintuitive because you want your dog to learn to be comfortable with left alone. But this is a process that needs to be done at your dog's pace, baby steps at a time. And so the first step is suspending those absences. So in conclusion, what's really important to keep in mind is that you did not cause your dog's separation anxiety. Giving your dog love and affection will not cause it or make it worse. I know so many of my clients feel extremely guilty and they feel so bad that they might have caused it, but I promise you, you didn't. The cause for separation anxiety is much bigger than that. And imagine if it was actually a cause of separation anxiety, how many more dogs would actually experience it that don't? So when we think about it critically, we see that it doesn't really connect or make sense because so many dogs are loved and are allowed on the furniture and they don't have separation anxiety. Majority don't. So I hope you don't feel bad or you start to relieve yourself of the guilt that you're feeling because you're not the cause of it. Crate training is not the answer. Unfortunately, I know a lot of clients want to hear, well, I can just put them in a crate and it's fixed. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Like I said earlier, most dogs with separation anxiety also experience confinement anxiety, which means the crate will make it so much worse. And dogs will often try to escape and can even hurt themselves trying to escape from the crate, which is very dangerous. And lastly, your dog is afraid. Simple as that. They're not being spiteful. They're not trying to make you feel bad. It's just how they express their fear and their anxiety. And each dog expresses it differently, just like humans. So one dog might be very vocal while another not so vocal, but is destructive, or maybe lapses in house training. So how they experience their fear will differ, but what's to keep in mind is that they are indeed afraid and they're not doing it on purpose. So what to do next is, like I mentioned, suspend those absences, never leaving your dog alone. Definitely check out other WAG workshop videos on separation anxiety to give you more tips and information on helping your dog feel better. And if you need help, please hire a certified separation anxiety trainer to help you. There are a number of resources to help you. So there is the learnadog.com, which is the company I work for separation anxiety. Milena DeMartini is who we got our certification from. Dog Inspired is my company, and we also have some resources on separation anxiety to help you. And then, of course, WAG Workshops, which is a great organization here to help you with your dog. So if you have any questions, please feel free to connect. You can send me an email. It's info@doginspired.ca. And then definitely reach out to WAG Workshops if you need some help with your dog. And if it's separation anxiety related, please feel free to reach out to thelearnadog.com. All right, everyone, I hope you found this video informative and you feel better about your dog's alone time issues. And again, please feel free to reach out if you need any help. All right, take care.